Look at this feather. It is light, it is soft. If I blow on it, whoosh, it flies away. It is very hard to catch, right? The wind takes it where it wants. Now imagine thousands of feathers. Our words are like feathers. Once they leave your mouth, you cannot control where they go. You cannot catch them. Today's story is about a man who tried to take back a lie and realized that sorry is not a magic eraser. Let's listen to The Feathers in the Wind. Once upon a time, there was a small village called Whisper. In Whisper, everybody knew everybody. The houses were close together, the walls were thin. If you sneezed in your kitchen, your neighbor said, "Bless you," from their bedroom. In this village lived a man named Ben. Ben was not a bad man. He didn't steal, he didn't hit people, but Ben had a bad habit. He loved to talk. He loved to tell stories about other people. "Did you hear about the baker?" Ben would whisper. "Did you hear about the teacher?" He didn't check if the stories were true. He just liked the drama. One day, Ben saw his neighbor, a young man named Kai. Kai was a hard-working carpenter. Ben saw Kai walking out of the bank. Kai looked sad. Actually, Kai was sad because his dog was sick. But Ben thought, aha, Kai is sad coming out of the bank. He must have lost all his money. He is bankrupt. It was a guess. It was not a fact. But Ben ran to the market. "Hey," whispered Ben to the fruit seller. "Did you hear? Kai is bankrupt. He has zero money." The fruit seller was shocked. "Really?" "Yes," said Ben. "I saw him crying at the bank." The fruit seller told the butcher. "Don't give Kai any meat on credit," said the fruit seller. "He has no money." The butcher told the landlord. "Be careful," said the butcher. "Kai cannot pay his rent." By sunset, the whole village knew the news. Kai is poor. Kai is dangerous. Kai is a failure. The next day, Kai went to the market to buy wood for his job. "I need 10 pieces of wood," said Kai. "I will pay you next week when I finish the table." The wood seller shook his head. "No, Kai, cash only. I heard you have no money." Kai was confused. "What? I have money." "Stop lying," said the seller. "Everyone knows." Kai lost his customers. Nobody wanted to hire a bankrupt carpenter. The landlord threatened to kick him out of his house. Kai became depressed. He stayed in his room. He didn't understand why the village hated him. Ben saw all of this. He saw Kai crying in his garden. Ben realized the truth. "Oh no," thought Ben. "He wasn't bankrupt. He was just sad about his dog. My story was a lie." Ben felt terrible. His stomach hurt. He felt guilty. Ben ran to the wisest woman in the village, Grandma Rose. Grandma Rose lived on top of a windy hill. "Grandma," cried Ben, "I made a mistake. I told a lie about Kai, and now his life is ruined." Grandma Rose looked at him sternly. "I want to fix it," Ben said. "I will go to everyone and tell them I lied. Kai is good. I will take back my words." Grandma Rose nodded. "Okay, Ben, you can try to take back your words, but first you must do one task for me." Grandma Rose went into her house. She came out with a large, soft pillowcase. She handed a pair of scissors to Ben. "Take this pillow to the square in the middle of the village. Cut it open, shake all the feathers out, then come back to me." Ben was confused. "That's easy," he said. He ran to the village square. He cut the pillow, snip. He shook it hard. Thousands of tiny white feathers flew out. It looked like snow. The wind was blowing strong that day. Whoosh! The wind caught the feathers. They flew everywhere. Some flew onto the roofs. Some flew into the trees. Some flew into the river. Some flew into people's windows. In 1 minute, the feathers were gone, scattered across the whole village. Ben smiled. Done! He ran back to Grandma Rose. I did it, Ben said. I emptied the pillow. Grandma Rose didn't smile. Good, she said. Now, go back. Go back? Asked Ben. Yes, Grandma said. Go back and collect every single feather, put them back in the pillow, bring me the full pillow. Ben's face turned white. But Grandma, that's impossible. The wind took them. They're in the river, they're on the roofs, they're miles away. I can never find them all. Grandma Rose put her hand on Ben's shoulder. Exactly, she whispered. The feathers are your words. Once you cut the pillow, once the words leave your mouth, the wind takes them. You can say sorry, you can try to pick up a few feathers, but you can never, ever get them all back. The story about Kai is already in the river. It is already in the trees. Some people will believe it forever. You cannot fix the pillow, Ben. You can only learn never to cut it open again. Ben walked home slowly. He saw a few white feathers in the mud. They were dirty and wet. He tried to pick one up, but it broke in his hand. He went to Kai and apologized. Kai forgave him, but Kai was still hurt. The friendship was broken. The damage was done. From that day on, Ben never gossiped again. Before he spoke, he asked himself, is this true? Is this kind? Because he remembered the feathers in the wind. My friends, be careful with your feathers. In the age of the internet, your words fly faster than ever. One comment, one text message, one rumor, it flies around the world. You can delete the post, you can say sorry, but the feather is already gone. Speak with kindness. Speak the truth. Or just keep the pillow closed. Thank you for listening to The Feathers in the Wind. Watch your words today. Goodbye.